Good morning. How
Good
is
morning.
everyone this morning on this again ugly rainy Sunday here in New York?
It looks like from the reflection on your china cabinet, it looks like you're
It looks bright, right? The sky is as gray as could be. It's so funny.
oh gosh, it looks nice and bright.
Yeah, sun's not out. That's why I can actually sit here and I'm not completely Casper this morning.
Right? You're coming in nice and clear.
um,
You
I'm
have to
definitely.
take your Valentine's Day heart down.
I'm
Just
moving today.
just saying.
I'm moving today.
Oh, you're moving to your new location?
Yeah.
Like you guys, she's not moving, she's just moving her location.
No, I'm moving my location. But I want to talk about my move as well too when we get going here today as well, because there's a couple of things I got to talk to everybody about.
All
All
right.
right, so let's welcome some people on. Let's see who's here this morning.
Good morning, Jennifer.
Beautiful Jennifer Hayes is here. Good morning. And Donna Wester. Hello, Donna.
Remind me never to make her my counter.
What do you mean?
She wrote first. She's second.
Oh, yeah, her and Paul.
Yeah, her and Paul. Don't ever. She can't be my counter. Misty's adventure morning, everyone. Coffee in hand and ready to go. Yes, same here, sweetheart.
Good
Same
morning.
here.
Whoops. Chat jumped on me again.
Honey.
Hey, Connie. Good morning.
Hi, honey.
Nance P. Good morning.
Hi, Nance. We determined, right? It's not Nancy, it's Nance.
No, it's Nance. It's
It's
Nance.
Nance. Yeah, you're so much better at remembering that stuff than I am. Takes my brain a minute to focus on it. Hi,
Good
Jonathan.
morning, Jonathan.
I hope Mom liked all the scarves.
Look at Jonathan. I slept for almost 12 hours. Guess what,
Ooh.
Jonathan? I slept for almost 8, which is amazing for me.
Yeah, you needed it. I went to bed early, but I didn't go to sleep early, but I was in bed resting, because I canceled my auction for last night. We'll talk about that too.
And Tanya's here. Good morning, Tanya.
Hi, Tanya. Always looking over her shoulder. Harley Kitten, I got your message this morning. I responded to it, honey. I don't know if you got my response.
Morning, Harley. And
Hi, hi, honey. Thrifting 365. Hello.
hey, Patricia. How are you?
She had good questions yesterday during Robin's live.
Oh, she said on her screen she's first. See, that's so weird too, the way things come up one screen. You had that issue the other night where,
With
and
Robin.
sometimes we have it in the auction where people like, no, I bid first, no, I didn't. We kind of just always go what's on our screen.
Yeah.
It's just what we do. Hey, Jeff. Good morning. How are you?
Hello, Jeff. Good morning. Hey, Jill. Hi, honey. I love the profile pictures with the big smiles. So it makes me happy to see them. Yes, thank you. Yep, she got my message. Yeah, maybe I'll try to address that again, Harley Kitten. No,
I
Betty.
didn't.
We said hi. I said good morning, Betty.
But good morning again.
Good morning again. But we said hi. I said hi. She said hi. We both said hi. Maybe, I don't know. You didn't hear us.
All right. I have to say good morning to somebody else. Hold on a second.
Good morning, husband. I just read her lips. She says the same thing to him all the time. Good morning, husband. Oh, she's peeling potatoes, getting ready for the crock pot. What are you making, Betty?
What are you making, Betty? We're coming to dinner.
You know what? I don't use crock pots because I'm Italian, and Italians don't know how to use crock pots. So, true story. But I got a brand new one in my mini storage. Brand new in the box. It's red.
Oh, wow.
It's so pretty. So I want to try. I think I can make beef stew in it. You misread my post. I said, good morning, Connie. Good moaning. She wrote good moaning. It's good.
Oh.
Roast potatoes, carrots. Tanya says, I love my crock pot. I've never cooked in a crock. The only thing I made in a crock pot, and I don't even think it was a crock pot. It may have been a crock pot. It was kind of like this big. And I actually have gotten rid of it since I donated it because it was in my pantry and I just never used it. But I don't know if you know what this is down here. Like, I didn't know about it when we were up north. Down here, they sell peanuts. What are they called? You guys, anybody from the South, help me. They're like cooked peanuts. But there's a name for them.
Cooked peanuts?
They're cooked peanuts. What are they called, you guys?
Roasted peanuts.
Boiled peanuts. Yeah, that's what it is. They're boiled. Yeah, boiled peanuts. That's such an easy word, and I couldn't remember it.
I thought we were going to get this fancy big name.
No, it's the word boiled. That's it.
Oh, listen, I come from a family of boil everything. When you're Irish, that's all they do is boil everything. My mother would have boiled a steak if she could have.
They're really good. They're kind of like, I think, country bumpkin type things, but down here you can find them, and like they even have them at some of the gas stations down here. I knew nothing about these things when we lived up north, never even heard of them. But I looked on YouTube to get a recipe, and some people put, oh, I have a twitch in my eye. I think it's just a nervous twitch. I think you put like a little bit of, they're very salty. Number one, they're very, very salty. And you cook them with beer and I don't know, something else, but they didn't come out that good. But I tried to cook them in this thing that was kind of like a crock pot. Mine has different settings. I can slow cook, bake, steam, and cook 20 pounds of bacon in it.
2 pounds, not 20.
Just those he's an army like I do. You have Vikings that live in your house like I have. 2 pounds of bacon in it on the weekend. So you just put the bacon like flat in.
I never heard of putting bacon in the crock pot. I mean, to cook. I mean, I've heard like, if you're making a recipe to throw some chopped bacon or something in there. But I don't know. Sergeant Spork is here. He would know. Good morning, Sergeant Spork.
Boiled, yeah. So
I know the big thing today is that fry, that what is it now? Air fry is like the popular thing now.
Yeah.
It's like, we went through the Foreman grill days. We went through the what was the other one? My parents.
Bronco roaster.
I guess it was a roaster. My parents had it. It was almost like the air fryer, but it was different. I can't remember what that was called. They used to cook in that too. But how many appliances can you have? My God.
I got rid of all mine. I just, what my problem is I have an obsession with, and I kind of got that obsession from watching Martha Stewart. I used to love Martha Stewart. I watched Martha Stewart all the time. Oh my gosh, when I was a stay-at-home mom with the kids, and she would come on in the morning, and I would watch her all the time, and I got this obsession from her. I love white platters. I love white dishes, white cups.
That's my whole regular kitchen set, and even with Thanksgiving, although I decorate this with all my Thanksgiving plates, the platters for the turkey are all white.
All white. I love all white. And I have so many beautiful white platters. And she used to have a custom closet. It was so awesome, where she had the closet, she opened it up, and there was all these like little shelves. Of course, it's Martha Stewart. She can have anything she wants built. And all of the platters were just beautiful. My platters are like stacked on top of each other with a face cloth on them. But it's hard for me to get rid of my white platters. And now that I don't entertain like I used to years ago, I guess I should probably get rid of them. But I love my white platters. They're just all white, but they all are a little bit different shapes and different. But yeah.
Says she loves her air fryer. Tanya says 5 people in her house. 3 boys, so you got to feed an army too.
Oh, so she needs to cook 20 pounds of bacon. 3 boys.
Air fried, crinkle cut, frozen, store bought French fries are yummo. Okay.
Wow.
Oh, pressure cooker is the other thing, but I don't have an electric one. It's a stovetop, but I don't use it. My mother and my aunt, that was like that's how they would do cabbage and stuff like that. The pressure cooker. That my grandmother started that. Again, all that Irish stuff is all boiled, then they threw the corned beef and everything else in there.
Yeah, I love what's that Irish dish? I love it. Boiled dinner? No. What's it called that they make it Irish time? St. Patrick's Day, Irish time.
Corned beef and cabbage,
Corned beef and cabbage. Yeah, I love that. Like I love it.
or shepherd's pie.
I don't know how to make it, but I
I
love it.
mean, there wasn't a Sunday breakfast when my grandparents were visiting that my grandfather didn't have bloodwurst.
Good morning, Frenchie. I'm here with my coffee. Coffee is good. Hey, everyone. Nice to see everyone this morning. Thank you, Frenchie.
Good morning,
Your
Frenchie.
coffee
How
is
are you,
very
honey?
good. I already told my coffee. I love you. I love you so much.
Sergeant Spork says he uses his crock pot for a doorstop, but some people like them.
Yeah, so I cook deer meat in a crock pot. Ooh, Jonathan, I love deer meat. I think deer meat is delicious.
Not me. I can't stand venison. Cannot. And my girlfriend, her husband my husband used to be an avid hunter, but her husband still is. And every time he's like, oh, here's some, and they do everything with it, make chopped meat out of it, you name it. I just can't just
My
get it.
mother-in-law used to make a killer venison stew. It's just like beef stew, but you use venison. Oh my gosh, because my father-in-law and my husband, when we lived up north, they used to go hunting all the time, deer hunting. And he would, get a couple of deers a season and, chop up all the meat, and she'd put it in her deep freezer, and she'd have it for the whole year, and she would make it all different ways, like you said. But my favorite way that she would make it was venison stew. Oh my God, so yummy. But
Although my husband did make a chili with it at one point, and I was okay with it. Now that I think about it.
I don't know if it's because I'm Italian, but I kind of like that gamey taste. Some people don't like that gamey taste. Like I grew up eating rabbit all the times. All the time. Like my parents, we'd go into the north end of Boston, and I remember as a child looking, and they used to have the rabbits hanging in the meat shop. In the butcher shop, they'd have the skinned rabbits, and my dad would buy 2, 3 rabbits and come home and make rabbit cacciatore, from the rabbits. And rabbit has a real gamey taste to it too.
Well, that's probably why you grew up with it. I mean, my mother, again, being Irish, she was not a cook. Like, that's probably one of the reasons I fell in love with my husband, because he fed me well. Because, and I don't mean to talk badly of, I love my mother, God rest her soul, but she just wasn't a cook. My aunt was the cook. Her oldest sister went to culinary, I won't even say like school, but they used to like at night have a thing at the school where she went for years to learn how to cook everything. And she was a good cook, but it takes a lot of work, even with my husband now, it's not like it used to be, my aunt got like that. She just, never just kept it up. It's hard, especially when you do it your whole life.
I know Tanya says I can't knowingly eat venison because I think they shot Bambi. I know you have to not think about stuff like that when you're eating it. It makes me sad too. Like I even get sad like that. We've always had a fish tank, and grew to love the fish. And as soon as you went near the fish tank, the fish knew to come to the surface to feed them. And people fish don't have brains. They have brains. Like they saw a human being come to the fish tank, and they'd come right to the top because they knew that there was going to be food coming. And then we eat fish, and
Right.
it's like we used to have a fish tank where we had butterfly kois, and they were so beautiful, the butterfly kois. And I swear these kois were smart. They were smart because my husband would turn off the filter when it was feeding time so that the food wouldn't get sucked, into the filter. So he would shut down the filter on the tank and go up to the tank, go up to the glass, to feed them. They all knew to come to the surface because food was coming. Fish have brains.
Yeah.
So, it's the same, when my husband hit a deer with the car coming home from work Friday night, The car goes into the garage in the morning. Well, thank God your husband was okay,
Thank
because
God he's okay, because that could be a major, major disaster with hitting a deer.
I've heard people say that, they've hit a deer. He could have swerved off the side of the road. God, that can be really, really dangerous. So what did you do with the deer? Because I think if you hit a deer, you can keep it.
I don't know.
Growing up,
Good morning, Angie. How are you, hon? Good morning.
if
Christine, good morning. I got your message, hon. We'll work on that today for the number. Some people were asking me if they didn't have a Facebook, how to get a number. So we'll get that out to you.
if you needed meat, you went out and hunted it. It was just the old school way. My grandfather started me cooking on fresh game. Yep. Please get them. Let's see. Tanya says the Real Housewife. Please get them their first shots. She's having a conversation.
Growing up in the woodland of Michigan, if you needed meat, you went out and hunted it. It was just the old school. Oh, sorry.
You weren't listening to me. Frenchie says my husband is from Italy. Also, rabbit is a common thing in our house. Yep. Thrifting 365. Did you get your storage rooms emptied out in the past couple of days? So I called my storage facility yesterday because, believe it or not, it was raining here, but also I was really overwhelmed yesterday with things to do. So I called her and I said, it's raining and I have an open pickup truck and I don't want things to get wet. Could you wait until Monday? And she said, I can wait until Tuesday if that works for you. So we're going to get it on Tuesday, which is fine because I had so much to do yesterday to prepare for. I was going to do.
Well, you should go tomorrow and not Tuesday, because tomorrow you can't ship. The post office is closed.
No, she can't. She can't be there. She's not working tomorrow.
Oh, okay. I thought she was giving you.
No, so I'll do all my shipping tomorrow and just have it all ready to go out for Tuesday. And the postman didn't pick up my packages yesterday, which I'm so angry about. It must have not been my regular postman. There was something else I was going to say. Oh yeah, so the auction last night. I did put up to do an auction last night, but I canceled it after I saw Pat D's was going live. But, I went into his live just to say hello. And he was like, Donna, you shouldn't have canceled it. You shouldn't have canceled it. It's like two different types of content. But I felt bad. I didn't want to, even though I always say, I don't pay attention who's live and who's not. It was really like his first, he's going back to doing his 11 o'clock interviews on Saturday nights.
Not every Saturday. I think he's only doing it once or twice a month.
Oh, I thought he was going back to doing it all the time.
No.
Oh, okay. So anyway, so I canceled it. And for those of you that texted me and were like, what happened to the live stream? I just was like, you know what? And then I was like, oh, maybe I'll go on late night after he is done. And then I laid down and I was like, forget it. I'm done. I put on my pajamas and I was finished at that point after I took down the stream. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Myra. Hi, honey. Hey, Penny Day. Good morning. Hi, Ken Ward. How are you?
Penny Day doesn't have a wrench.
Oh, she might be on a new device. Hey, Craig. Good morning. Let me see. I'm doing my StreamYard, so I don't see. I don't know. Penny, what's going on? Penny, let us know. Is it really you, Penny? Penny, tell me something that you told me to put in your mystery box. That way I'll really know who you are. Oh, she's at work.
See, Frenchie said I was so looking forward to your live last night. Figured you got tired. No, I didn't get tired. I just didn't want to. I just didn't want to go live while Pat D's was going live. Just kind of out of respect. But I'm gonna be on today. We're gonna be on T's channel at 3, and I don't know how long we're gonna stay on. We'll probably stay on a couple of 2-3 hours, and then we'll regroup. And then I'm coming back on tonight at 10, and of course on my channel. And of course, T will decide if she wants to come on.
I've already made a decision.
Are you coming?
Are you having Chris the Goose?
Well, he said he wanted to come on, and he said.
All right, so then I'm gonna pass. If Chris is gonna come on, you don't need 2 of us.
Well, just come on for a little while. I mean, it's up to you, if you want to. Um, it's
Well, it was only a 5x5, Patricia, but it was stacked. I mean, stacked. Like, too high. Too high.
Yeah, he did. He sent me a text and said that he doesn't have to work tomorrow. So he said, if you want company tonight during your auction, and I always like company. So
All right, she can get rent. She got the answer right.
I think you should come on even just see how you feel. Just come on for the beginning for a couple of hours. I'm not going to go on that late. I'll start it early. I'll start it at like 9:30, 10 o'clock. I'll put the stream up because he wants to go late, and I don't know if I'm going to go late because it takes me days to recover from that.
Me
And
too.
I still have shipping that I haven't finished from like Tuesday's auction, and then I have when did we do an auction? Friday night.
Friday.
Yeah, I have Friday night's auction, so I have a lot of billing and a lot of items that I need to ship out. But I did get some wicked, amazing stuff yesterday that I'm bringing to auction today. Like really, really great stuff. So I'm so excited. I was excited to bring it last night. Some different stuff. So yeah.
All right.
I'm excited about it. All right, they want to know about your move. Go ahead and go and tell us about your move, because then I want you to screen share.
I was going to do that first, but okay, that's fine. All right, so I'm moving my location today. That was that move I was talking about. And we're looking for a place to go, and we're moving. So I am taking the week, and this is the first time Donna's hearing this too, the first week of March, kind of free of auctions. Basically Monday, I'm gonna move my Monday person, and then I purposely did not book Wednesday and Thursday because we had talked about possibly doing this the first week of March. Lisa and Paul want to do and pick up some time for themselves, so they're gonna do my Wednesday and Thursday between their two channels, and then Friday night I have to pass on yours because we're probably going to be coming on the way home because we have to be back on Saturday, which that's my Saturday night auction anyway, and that's Chris the Goose, and I'm keeping that one. And
so you're dumping me for Chris the Goose?
No, I always do every other Saturday. You know that.
You do every Friday with me.
I know.
You're my Friday night date.
I know. I do every Tuesday night with you too.
So you're dumping me for Chris the Goose. That's all right.
Well, you're dumping me tonight for Chris the Goose, so we're even.
I got it. I'm not dumping you for Chris the Goose. I want you to come on. We don't do Sunday nights together. Sunday nights is a free for all. Whoever wants to come on. No, I'm fine, and you know that I'm fine doing it by myself. So you don't have to worry about that.
So that's the first week of March because we are but I'm gonna film the whole trip. I'm gonna bring you guys on the journey. I'm gonna bring you. Yeah, and I'm gonna put some things on my plate. I'm not sure if they are gonna happen yet because I know Brian buys a lot. Has been like kind of asking me to come there, so I don't know if that's even gonna work in our schedule because we're driving to South Carolina.
You're gonna be so close to me.
I'm not driving to Florida. You drive to South Carolina and meet me.
I know, right?
But it's not that close because we're only going as far into South Carolina as Little River.
Yeah, that's like 10 hours from me.
So Little River is like the borderline of North and South Carolina. All right, Penny. So you'll have to figure out if we could meet up if somebody's in the area. If somebody's in that area, let me know. So yeah, we're going to leave on Monday and come back on Saturday.
How come Buying Space is saying you both dumped me?
I don't know. What do you mean? You do, Stacy? Oh, okay. Whereabouts? To move. We're going to look for a house. I've got to get the realtor to line up a whole bunch of things for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Or Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Whatever.
The Real Housewife says, aren't I scheduled for the first week in March?
Who said that?
The Real Housewife.
You're I think you're the second Monday. Let me just double check. That's why I didn't book you for the first Monday. You're the second Monday.
Stacy, Charleston, South Carolina is one of my most favorite places in the world. I absolutely love it there. I actually loved it there 20 years ago. I mean, it's nice now, but it's really become very commercialized. But it's fun commercialized. It's very artsy. But years ago, like I'm talking like 20 years ago, before like really
What
was,
did I tell?
I loved it. I loved Charleston. I loved going to Charleston. It was one of my favorite places to go.
Why? What did I tell you before we went live about my husband?
That he listens to everything you say.
We're not filming anything. So, yeah, see my clear week. Angie, you're on the 9th, honey. The 9th. All right. So, why did I pick it? Well, I didn't necessarily pick it yesterday. We still have some other possibilities. We originally were going to Delaware. We still might. We may go to North Carolina. I don't know. We still, we're gonna kind of pace ourselves a little bit so we could stop in a couple of different places. But we've been to Delaware a couple of times now, so we're kind of familiar with that. So,
Connie says she'll have to tell Pat. I'm sure she'll want to. She is the good sister. She's at church.
I always feel guilty about Sunday mornings too. It's definitely my Irish Catholic guilt being like, yeah, I should be at church now too.
The Real Housewife says, "Okay, honey bunny, thank you." Okay, so that's one move. That's one thing you wanted to talk about, clearing your schedule and going on to move your actual move, like
Correct.
real life move. And then your second move story is she's moving from the
this location right here.
the friendliest ghost area to upstairs, right? You're setting up a little
my eBay room. My eBay room,
former eBay room, which is what I have here. She's going to set up into like a little studio room, right? Upstairs.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that's difficult with that is the fact that I have to, if I'm showing anything and I'm selling, it's up and down the stairs. But you know what? I need the exercise, so I'm okay with it. Ken.
Yeah. Have to schlep it upstairs and then schlep it back downstairs to do the shopping and the shipping, and then the shipping and that's unless you move all your shipping stuff upstairs as well. And I feel a sneeze coming on.
God bless you. God bless you.
Thank you. Excuse me. Unless you do move all the shipping stuff, upstairs and then ship it right in that room. And then all you have to do is bring down the package already labeled and shipped and all that. That might make more sense. Like set up a corner with your scale and everything right in that room, so you can go right from auctioning it off right to shipping it out. And then just all you have to do is bring down the packages that are ready to go to the post office.
Right.
Instead of like bringing them downstairs, packing them up, and then you're going to have like a dual mess going on. That's what you should do. Move all your shipping, take a corner of that room and set it up as your shipping station.
I could. I mean, it's not completely empty with my eBay stuff because I do have still a bunch of bins and stuff on the one side of the room and a shelf with a lot of breakables on the other. But in the middle of the room, I have a table which had a lot of my eBay stuff. But since I'm doing inventory right now, we're moving, I actually moved my stuff, moved my location so that it's down here.
I'm laughing at Thrifting 365. She says, "There, God bless you. Our Sunday church moment for the day." Good. We're done. When she said "God bless you" to me, that's the Sunday. Here, I'll add to it. There you go, you guys. Everybody do the sign of the cross.
We could start Sunday mornings off with a prayer if that's what you guys, if that would make it feel better, like we were at church for the morning.
I'll think about that.
Huh?
I'll think about it.
Okay.
I struggle with.
I know.
I struggle with church and prayer and, all all that. You know, I know it's probably really hard. You know, when some people have a loss, they you know, a child or a husband or whatever it is, you know, they embrace God, they embrace the church, they go there for uh, what's the word, solace or whatever the
Mhm.
word is, you know. I'm really angry with God, especially the Virgin Mother, especially her, because if anybody knew, she knew what it was like to watch your child suffer and die. Um, so I love God and I love the Virgin Mother, but I'm just really angry with them right now. So I just need a minute with that. You could do it, I guess, you know, and I'll listen. You know, I probably won't contribute, and not because I, you know, I was raised Catholic. A lot of, you know, I've talked about that. Um, I said Pat is the good sister. I'm the heathen. I wouldn't call myself a heathen, but um, there's a song that's talks about heathens. I can't remember the name
Oh,
of it.
really?
Yeah, yeah. Speaking of songs, can we show? So
Mhm.
Robin, so we did
Set it
the
up for us. Set it up for us.
okay. So we did the interview. Robin, because she shed. My husband's
He's
making.
not here this morning. Robin, wake up, wake up. We're going to talk
I
about
know
you
she's
now.
not here. So she's starting a new kind of reality
Venture.
TV show,
Down.
not TV, YouTube show. She's going to be like the Barbara Walters of. She's struggling with it a little bit because she kind of wants to have people on that may have had some sort of controversy or something that they want to talk about or something that, you know, is up and coming or whatever, like just like a Barbara Walters show. And so I was her first guest last night, and so she surprised me. So a lot of you know my Facebook page is has been hacked, and but she went on and she grabbed a bunch of pictures that, so anybody that posted a picture that's not in my name, it's still on my son's Facebook page where I documented our journey, which I have no access to anymore. But any, like, if someone posted a picture other than me, it's there. So she was able to go in and grab some some pictures. And she did this like little like trailer before our interview last night, which had me in tears. And then what she did was she's unbelievable at editing. So she grabbed that little trailer, and I'm all choked up just thinking about it. And she, after the interview, she sent it to me, to my phone, and she just wrote, "For you," and it was just a black screen. And I clicked on it, and I have watched it. I'm not kidding, on my phone and on YouTube. I have watched it probably 50 times, 60 times. I mean, it's that amazing. It's on my YouTube page, but I asked T to share it with you guys. So, I mean, you can go watch it on my YouTube page. So I gave her permission to post it on my YouTube page, and I said, you know, post it as me, you know, just go ahead and post it, because I'm so not tech savvy. You guys, I'm so not tech savvy. I'm trying to learn, but I'm not. That's why my videos are just like unedited, and Jennifer says it was beautiful. So I have thank you, Mike. Hey, Mike. So yeah, here it is. Do you have the volume up?
I've got to take the volume off of YouTube. So just be aware we'll get an echo if you speak.
Live TV from 70 plus channels. Watch, record, binge. YouTube TV. Try it now.
Makes me cry every time I watch it. I can't help but watch it. You know, it's just unbelievable. She did such an amazing job. So you guys, if anybody wants a intro, thank you, Dana. Thank you for the beautiful hearts. If anybody wants an intro that's starting a YouTube channel, she's the girl to.
She's awesome. She's so awesome.
Contact. I mean, she did that without me even. She just no direction from me whatsoever. Like nothing. Just from her heart. As a matter of fact, I want to read this. This is from Talbert's mom. She posted it on.
Oh, I didn't go to the comment.
It's okay. It's all right. You know what? I'll just read it. She wrote, Robin, you are so talented and amazing. I think the reason you are so awesome and the work you put out is so above standard is because you produce it from the core of your heart. You are a genius at putting together life as at its point of most shining glory. It is awesome and beyond words. I had to calm my breathing and stop the tears to respond to how deep it is and how lovely Donna is. Amazing all in herself, but your tribute is beyond words. Just grand. I am so proud of you. Can you believe you put me at a loss for words now? Yeah, so it's like, yeah, it's I think it's that incredible. I mean, it's just and without direction, you know, without direction, without just did it. Like it's, you know, yeah. I'm speechless, you know. I can't even like it just means so much to me that she would do that. So if anybody wants, she's already got her first customer. Someone texted me after they saw it when she posted it, and they texted me and said, "Can you please send my phone number to Robin because I want her to do an intro for me for my channel because it's content."
Even if you guys watch any of her videos, like her trailers and stuff like that, she does an amazing job. I mean, so amazing. I mean, I used to do content videos. I don't do a lot of content now with the live auctions, although I'm going to start again. But it's hard to edit. It's hard to add, you know, all that, you know, stuff, so to speak.
Thrifting News is Thrifting 365 is hysterical. She's like, I'll think about who to pick to create my own controversy to prep for a Robin interview in the future. Hashtag fake news, laugh out loud. Volunteers. That is so funny. Thank you for making me laugh. That is so funny. How do you get in touch with her? Frenchie, I have her email address.
I have her email address, yeah.
Oh, can you do it for me?
Yes. Donna doesn't know how to drop emails. Just saying. Just saying.
Will you put it in for me? Please.
Yes, I will drop the link.
Yeah. Does anyone know Sharon Gerald? I don't think I know Sharon Gerald.
I don't think I do either.
Who's Sharon Gerald? Daughter. The real Stitch. It's true. I'm so not tech savvy. Like I said to Robin last night after she sent that to me, I'm like, I said, I want to post it on my YouTube channel. I'm like, will you put it on for me, please? I said, I'll give you my password. I said, and just write from my dear friend. I said, just write like you're me. Like use like my words that I'm posting it on. Of course, I'm telling everybody that she did it, but I said, write like you're me, that, you know, I'm thankful for your gift. And she's like, okay, Donna. I barely figure out how to do videos and, you know, premieres and stuff. It's wicked hard, you guys. Like it's to me, it's a lot of work. Like it's a lot of work. Like I was in Grimes Fine's premiere last night, and I'm like, I'm so in awe. Like he does the storage units, and he uploads all his stuff. He doesn't do live auctions, but he does upload his stuff to an auction house that auctions his stuff off for him. He's got, a nice little team of helpers that help him, bless his heart. He's able to do that, and he's got, payroll and all that. I'm not close to even being at that point, but he's got quite the operation, and he is able to upload a premiere every day. Every day he does a premiere. I so look forward to his premieres. I'm so impressed with them. They're awesome, and they're edited. Like you can see, like he cuts like the boring part out, and then he does like the exciting. That's a lot of work. Like I feel like when I do my premieres or like my videos, there's a lot of like lag. Like there's like boring parts, me walking over, getting a box, stuff like that. Who wants to watch that? But I can't trim and edit my videos. It's just too much work. Speaking of trying to figure out all of the techie stuff, wait till you're my age and figure it out. Then you forget what you figured out and you have to start all over again.
Pat, you're not that old.
I think we're the same age. I still don't know who Buying Space is. No, I do. It's Denise Webb, not Dennis. Denise.
No, it's not. Buying Space is Myra.
Oh my God. Wait. I know. So obviously, I still have to text T who's this and who's that, even after all these months. Oh my God, I don't know what's wrong with me. My brain. I can't make this up. I can't make this up. This is true. It's all true. I know. Stop shaking your head at me. Stop it.
All right, so I also put Robin's YouTube channel in here as well. Make sure you guys subscribe to her. She, like me, is about 7 and change. We're both looking to be on that 1,000 journey real quick. Jill, what's up, Jill? What do you think about some auction off jewelry and indicating it's gold and it's not? Well, I would definitely confront the person. Absolutely, reach out. Guys, always give somebody the benefit of the doubt before you do anything. Just, could have been a mistake. Who knows? But reach out. It's important.
Was it from me, Jill?
I for me, Jill, because I don't know jewelry.
I've never auctioned off gold, but I have auctioned off silver, and I only say it's silver if it says 925 on it. But sometimes I know the clasp may be 925, but the actual chain is not. I know that's like, I've heard that happen. So Jill, if it was me, Jill, is it the same person as me? Betty Webb. No, not you guys. Oh, phew, thank God.
Thank God. I'm thinking, I don't think I've sold anything to Betty Webb.
Yeah, because if that ever happens, you guys, honest to goodness, please reach out to me and let me know.
Patricia, I have one. I'll send it to you.
Can you send it to me too?
I probably did way back when we first started, yeah. But I'll send you an updated one. Yes.
Appreciate it. And it looks like it happened to Betty Webb, maybe the same person. Ooh, this is like controversy that Robin's looking for. Where's who was
Patricia Kaler? Patricia Kaler. She wants the controversy. Thrifting 365 wants the controversial story. Reach out to Patricia Kaler, everyone, with any controversy. She wants the story.
Yes, Jonathan.
Good morning, Lucinda.
Hi, Lucinda.
She says it's too damn early. I guess she's on a different time zone. It's 9:45 here, so.
Oh, I have a wicked.
Good morning, Glenn.
Witch.
And Connie jumps in. Where's the scoop? Where's the scoop?
Right.
This is why everybody. I'm not going to even say it. Not even going to say it. I'm going to be good.
What?
This is why people like drama, because everybody feeds into it.
Oh.
That's not that early, Lucinda. 8:45. Come on.
She's only an hour behind us.
Yeah, that's not that bad.
Jill says it's happened twice. Listing says it's marked as gold, but when I got it, it tested it. So, was it, Jill? Did you buy it at auction?
Well, yeah, because she's saying listing.
I know. That's why I'm asking. Was it YouTube auction or
Facebook? There's a lot of crap on Facebook these days. I'm telling you.
eBay auction or Facebook auction?
Hey, good morning, Jolene.
Okay, I'll do a drama rap word. I'm curious if it was a YouTube auction, because I know.
Yeah, I mean, is it somebody we would all know? We'd actually, and you don't have to say it on here, but Donna and I, especially since we do auctions and, we have people on, well, especially more me, we would want to make sure that we don't have that person on ever. So we would like the heads up if it's a YouTube seller. It may not be.
That's why I'm over here picking flowers in the drama-free zone.
Oh, Donna, you know these people more than I do.
It's who you talk about watching last night. I don't know them that well.
I don't watch them, so I don't know them at all.
Oh, I don't know them that well. I just pop into their lives, and she was, they're kids. They may just not know the difference. I don't know.
I always say, though, just give somebody the benefit of the doubt first and reach out. Just reach out.
Reach out, because they're kids. They may not know the difference. I mean, I can't imagine that they'd want to. They just started doing auctions.
Oh, okay.
Oh, gosh, you're kidding. Oh, all the more reason to stay with us, Jill. Just saying. Just saying. The opposite happens on this channel. You guys don't know are worth $600.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I have some really beautiful. I emptied out some boxes yesterday and found some incredible treasures that I should have done a YouTube video and I didn't. But I have some really incredible treasures coming to you today. I don't know if I should do them as one-offs or if I should lot them up, but I'm just going to figure it out. I don't know. I mean, some of them are like, I think people would want them for their own like personal use and not resell them. You guys put a 1 in the chat if you want to see me do more one-offs, like for personal use type stuff. And or put a 2 in the chat if you like the bulk stuff that I do. Like, for example, like sunglasses. Like I have some more sunglasses I'm going to be featuring today. Like, and there's some that are like really, really beautiful. And I know my sunglasses go like for a lot of money when I sell them. So,
All right. So we got a 3 in the chat.
Tanya. 1 and 2. They want to mix.
Yeah.
It's nice to have a mix. Okay, so I'll do the mix. I'll keep doing the mix. I love the lots too. Yeah, all right. So I'll do a mix. I'll pick, like 1 or 2 pieces out of the lots. Like if I'm doing a jewelry jar, if something like really catches my eye, like this pin, I pulled this pin out of a pin lot that I did. I haven't tested it. The pearl is real. It looks like gold, but I don't know if it is gold. I don't have time to go to the jeweler.
Frenchie wants belt. Hey, Donna, you have any belts today?
Frenchie, are you making fun of me? You're making fun of me, right?
Oh, good, Mike. All right. Mike, I saw you put a post last night. I took a break last night and had a date night with my husband. But guys, pick up Mike. We had an auction on my channel, and Mike had an issue with his PayPal account. So he had to refund everybody, and he's taking payments other methods. So reach out to him, either friend him on Facebook or send him a message. Or Mike, type your email address in the chat too, so you guys can go ahead and reach out to him if you're one of the 11 people who have not gotten their stuff and or payment over to him yet. Thank you. Appreciate that. Jill wants to drive over. I would think that if something has a pearl in it, it has to be gold. I mean, that's just my thought.
I'd rather just auction it off. You know, I loved, Robin used the analogy. She bought earrings from me that she looked up. I think I mentioned this before, and she looked them up, and they range in price from like $50 to like $200 on eBay. She paid $10 for them. Nobody else bid on them. And she's like,
I watched the jewelry jar auction this morning, the one she bought from you. I never saw it.
Which one?
The one that she did the unboxing on your jewelry jar.
Who?
Robin.
You never saw that? Yeah.
No.
No, I don't know. I don't know what you're saying.
No, because it's amazing what's in the jar.
Oh, no. Okay. I don't know if I saw it either. But anyways, what I was saying is that, like, I don't know what you're saying. What are you saying? What are you talking about?
Nothing. Never mind. Go on.
So anyway, so Robin used the analogy. I totally missed it.
Yes,
Chitnaya. Yeah, she did. So, the Rolex video. Oh yeah, I saw that. Is that what you're talking about? Okay. So, like, if I throw that out there, like Robin says, like, and let you guys just bid on this. And I'm going to tell you right out of the gate, the pearl is real, but I don't know if the rest of it is real. And it's not marked, but I just found out that some old gold is not marked. Not all gold is marked. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, not all gold. So this is, like, you can see it's very, very old. This pin is very, very old. So I'm just going to throw it out there like a roulette wheel, or like.
Dana's asking if that's a sunflower.
I don't think so. It looks like a chrysanthemum to me. It looks more like a chrysanthemum.
It's pretty, whatever it is.
I would do like something like this, but you have to keep in mind it's not tested. So you have to take the risk. Just like when I buy a storage unit, you have to take the risk, and you bid for it for as much as not all that glitters is gold. Exactly, Ken. That goes in life.
Yeah. So, now, what Jill is saying is buy an acid kit. I'm not doing it because you know what? I don't have time. I just bring the stuff like Donna. Just bring it out there. Listen, what's her name found something in my tent. She paid something for like $10 for something she bought for me. It was like valued at $350.
It's the way we choose to do our auction.
I'm not going to become a jewelry expert.
I'm not going to tell you something's silver unless I know for sure it's silver. I'm not going to tell you something's gold unless I know for sure it's gold. This I don't know, but I'm going to bring it up for auction. And if it goes for $10, God bless you. It's Sunday. God bless you. If it's not gold, you just spent $10, $20, $15, whatever it is.
Well, Betty, I guess you'll have to come to the auction.
You're supporting me and you're supporting my channel by buying it, and it helps me to continue to buy mini storages, and you're helping my family. So it's a chance that you're going to take. And don't ever go around and saying, oh, she showed a pin and she said it might be gold, but it wasn't gold. It was just tin. And don't say that, because I'm telling you straight up, I don't know the difference. But I can't buy the kind of advertising from people. Oh yeah, Donna, I used to sing the song "Make New Friends" all the time when I was little. Me too. I was saying it all the time at the end of the show, at the end of our show, and then I stopped for some reason. I don't know why, but Robin asked me to say it last night at the end of the show, which was really sweet. Jill is like, no, I would never say that. No, but you understand where I'm coming from. Like, I just, I'll tell you straight up.
And I'll be honest with you. There's even some jewelry that I had showed to Lisa because Lisa knows her jewelry, and she said, don't put it out there. Bring it to the jeweler and get it tested, get it looked at, or whatever. I did with a couple of pieces because there was a tremendous strand of coral, and it is coral. Because and there was a hanging $165 price tag on the strand, and it was a bead strand. It wasn't a necklace, but that was purchased quite a number of years ago. That was one of the things I found with the jewelry in the storage unit. So, do I want to bring it here and start it off at $100 and see where it goes?
You could try. Somebody out there might love coral.
Yeah.
Just want it for personal use, or you may not sell it and then bring it back another time and start it at $50.
Right.
See if somebody bites. And you'd be surprised. Sometimes an item that you start off at $25 may end up to $100. And that goes the same way with me buying storage units. Like, I'll look at a storage unit and I'm like, all right, I'm not paying more than $120 for it. And then before you know it, I'm up to $360.
Right.
I'm like, why did I just pay $360 for this storage unit? There's like nothing in it. But you kind of get caught up in it. And I think that sometimes happens, with the auctions that we do live. But that's the fun of it, too. I mean, if you have the money and you're willing to take a chance. Mike says, I found a woman's Rolex and in a jewelry store. A jewelry store said it's real. How and where do I sell it? Go to a jeweler.
I'm surprised they didn't make you an offer for it, Mike. I mean, sometimes they'll lowball you, and that's the problem. But, go
to a jeweler. Go to another jeweler.
Yeah.
And see if it's, something like that. It all depends on how much you paid for it.
Oh, Jude Direct says, know your state laws. Florida has laws in place against selling coral. I didn't know that. Huh.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Wow. Why? Is it another endangered? Is it endangered?
I don't know, but I have a shop down the street that's a seashell, and they sell oranges, and it's like a touristy shop where they sell seashells. They have tons of coral, tons and tons. They have coral jewelry. They have coral, pieces. They have tons of so.
It's now endangered and protected. Okay.
Oh, maybe I'll do a video going into that shop. I wonder if they would mind. It's kind of like a mom and pop shop. It's kind of small, but bye, Frenchie. We'll see you later.
Bye, Frenchie. Have a nice day.
It's really a beautiful store, and the seashells in there are so expensive and so beautiful, and the coral pieces are so beautiful too. I don't think the legal system has entirely caught up to the new laws. Yes, coral.
This is so old it would probably fall like ivory in that category where, they think that was purchased probably more than 10 years ago. So,
or maybe this is harvested. You know how they have like harvested pearls and harvested coral and they harvest everything. So maybe the coral that these people are selling in the shop is harvested.
Oh, what's the difference? Is that something like farmed fish? Is that the same concept? Okay.
I would say so. Yes, I got it, Jonathan. Thank you, sweetheart. She may be thinking about you can't go into the water and pick coral out of the water. It's certain kinds, she's saying, and pick coral out of the water and like have it. Can you hear the bacon sizzling?
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I think probably the coral like out of the ground, which I don't know how the big saltwater fish stores get away with selling the coral if it's protected. I don't know. It's against the law to break off a live coral. From what I have read, it's illegal to have it in your boat because they will be able to just broke it off. Yeah, that I believe. That I believe. But selling a coral necklace that was from like the 60s or 70s, I don't think we have to worry about Florida laws. I think that it's more about in Hawaii, that's their state gem. They sell tons of it. I bought it when I went there. Yeah. I think that I think she's probably talking more about know your state laws when it comes to like picking coral out of the ocean. I'd have to look, but I don't think selling a necklace, now that you scared the heck out of us that we're going to be doing something illegal online. But it was a good topic. It was a good conversation. It was a good topic. I think you're okay if you sell your coral. You're not in Florida.
All right, that's good to know. So Angie says in South Carolina, you can't keep live sand dollars.
Don't go to the beach and pick sand dollars when you're in South Carolina, T. Mental note.
I won't.
No, do not do that.
I won't. I'm new to auctions. I'm not a reseller, but I love to buy from your shows. I just have to be careful so I don't become a hoarder. Well, Christine, we have to teach you how to start reselling then.
Yeah, one of my favorite places in the Carolinas is the Outer Banks. Oh my God, it's so beautiful there. You should try to go there when you're in South Carolina. Go to the Outer Banks. It is so amazing.
Isn't that further down south though?
It starts. Where does it start? It starts. My husband knows. It starts, I think, in. Does it start in North Carolina? Someone just reached out to me on my eBay for some art piece, I believe to be a reproduction, but they told me it was an original and not a repo. Oh, that's...
Wow, Janaea. I'm surprised with Janaea. She's usually so on top of knowing what's real and what's not. Oh, she's saying it starts in Virginia, Connie.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. It's so beautiful. I don't know where it starts. Ask at the shell shop. They will know. It will make for an informative video. All right, I will. I will. I'll see if I'll ask them. I'll ask them if I can do a video of their shop and put it on my page, and I'll ask them if I can like interview them about.
Tell them it would be almost like an advertisement for them. You have a lot of followers in Florida, and you sell jewelry online. I mean, don't bring up the coral thing. I would just say you sell jewelry online, and I told these people about if they come here, what an awesome, spot it is with these people, mom and pop shop. And I used to be a mom and pop shop. You know how to do it. I don't have to tell you.
Yeah. We make for a fun video. You're absolutely right. And it's literally like 1 mile down the road. And I never go there because it's like a touristy thing. It's right by the beach.
Right.
And it's, I never go there because I don't buy they ship oranges all over the country. So a lot of like people that come here to visit, because this is like an area where people come and visit, like a resort community, they'll go there and buy big boxes and bags of oranges and ship them to their family in the cold states. Donna, when you do the coral shop interview, see if they have mermaid stuff.
Oh, Pat.
That is so funny. Yeah, the Palm Beach port, there are a lot of shell stores. Yeah, there is. There's a big one right on alternate A1A, right, Dana? The one that's got, I think it has a huge mermaid painted on the side of the building.
Oh, cool. That's how you can start it off.
God, I need to go down there and take a picture.
Started off with, I found Robin at the beach.
Finally found Robin. I'm sure there are laws against taking mermaids. That's so funny. Oh, I know, right? That is so funny.
Thumbnail gold, yeah.
No kidding. That is hysterical. Yeah, that would make for a fun video because I'm always looking for like kind of new thing. Oh, somebody said, let me know the auction schedule. I just read that, and I don't know who it was that wrote that. But
Okay.
Someone said, let me know the auction schedule. So today we're going on at 3 on T's channel, and we're going to stay on for an unknown amount of time. Sometimes we stay for 2, sometimes we stay for 3. You're presenting today, aren't you? Yes. So we're going to go back and forth. on T's channel today.
I'll have a few things. I mean, I'm not going to do as many as you. Like, you'll do 3, I'll do 1. And you'll do 3, I'll do 1.
I have a lot of stuff. I have a ton of stuff. So I'll be doing a lot at 3 o'clock, and then we're going to come back on at 10-ish, about 10 o'clock. And I hope T comes on for a little while, unless she decides to take the night off. You know, I always tell her Sunday nights, I love having her on. She's welcome. And Chris the Goose said he might come on. So I'm not going to stay on really, really late because I have way too much shipping and stuff that I have to figure out for tomorrow. So as much as I would love to sell like 50 more lots today, and I have the inventory to do that, I don't have the manpower to get it all out and to get it out like efficiently and effectively and timely and all of that. I don't have the help. So unless Dolores comes and helps me, which I'm hoping to God she does this week. So, okay. And then as far as the other day, so Sundays we have 2 auctions. Usually on Fridays I have 2 auctions as well, 3 and 9. This Friday I didn't have my 3 o'clock auction because I was too busy with mini storages and sorting through stuff. So I didn't do my 3 o'clock auction. Tuesday it's on T's channel, and it's just me and her. Since she's buying mini storages now, it's kind of become instead of just it's all about Donna show, it's all about Donna and T show, which I'm fine with. It's good because it helps me, you know, it gives me a break in between, you know, to kind of like get my lots together and stuff. Because like I said, you know, I do it by myself. So that's Tuesday. And then T has the rest of the days, she has the lineup of guests that she has, so you can.
Right. So Monday is 7 p.m. This Monday is James, Storage Scavenger. Wednesday is Chris the Goose and Lisa. And Thursday is Justin Jacobs and Lisa. And then Friday night is our round robin. It's Pat Dees, Paul, and Lisa.
So now you usually go.
Actually, Monday night with Storage Scavenger is Paul. So I used to have Paul and Lisa together, but now what I'm doing is to give the guest more time, I'm just having one of them on with the guest so that, you know, more exposure for the guest.
So, and you usually go on at 7 p.m.
7 on Mondays and Thursdays always. Wednesday we kind of fluctuate between 7 and 8. It really depends on the night. But this Wednesday, I believe we are starting, and I'll clarify that. I have to mention I think Chris wants to start at 7. So I think we're starting at 7. And 8 o'clock is always Saturday. Saturday nights are always 8 o'clock. And we go every other Saturday. We don't go every Saturday. Subject to change down the road. We'll see. My husband still wants one night that his wife is not.
Yes.
Know.
So I might pick up the every other Saturday. I don't know. We'll see if it's available. So for me, it's always 3 and 9. 3 and 9. Tuesdays 9, Sunday 3 and 9. I mean Friday 3 and 9. It's kind of a hard schedule, you know. It's like we need to post it somewhere or
well, you know, I tried to do the calendar on Facebook on the auction page, but it's weird because it makes you schedule. Like, I have to work through that some more. Like, I can't just type on the calendar there and leave it. It doesn't let you. It makes you like schedule it like with a video. It's weird. I don't know. I can't explain it, but I'll figure it out.
So the Real Housewife says, I don't want to run over your auctions with mine. So the only advice I can give you on that is don't pay attention to who else is doing auctions. Like, I do auctions at the same time that big YouTubers do auctions.
Yeah, Monday night I do the same time as who's the ones going live now Monday night, the storage people?
The storage lockers.
Yeah.
Storage Locker Nuts. Locker Nuts does, and they get 365, 300, 400 people in their auction room. people are going to stream. They're going to go back and forth. They're going to, they're going to look at you. They're going to go where they want to go. So don't ever worry about, running over somebody's time. I canceled my auction last night for courtesy because of Pat last night, out of courtesy. But I'm gonna.
There are certain things like that we might do that for. Like, I mean, Donna obviously is never going to go live when I'm going to go live, or vice versa. I mean, that's us. That's us. We started this journey together. Was the one that recommended that I start, to have other people on because of Florida laws. She doesn't do that. So we I call all the auctions, whether it's on her channel or my channel, except with the occasional Sunday night that I just don't feel like being up till 4:00 in the morning. Because it kills me for the whole week.
It does. It kills me too.
But,
so much.
Angie, you know what? You have to do what's right for you. And, it is what it is. We do. And somebody had said it to me once, you guys kind of take the whole time, but we do. And it is what it is. And, if you bring good stuff and you do the right thing, people come to. It's okay.
Yeah, Jill, I do. I start Sunday nights right after What the Hell's at 10 o'clock. And sometimes I go on at 11 because sometimes I don't have my lots ready because between, 3 o'clock auction, like if we'd stay on for 3-4 hours, and I have to build lots again. And sometimes I'll take a little nap after our 3 o'clock auction, which ends up at 6. And then I lay down, I'll have something to eat and I'll lay down for an hour and a half. Now I'm getting up at 8:30. Now I have to build lots for a 10 o'clock show, and an hour and a half is not enough time to build lots. You build and they will come. I don't like missing anything. We listen, both of you, at the same time. Yeah, everyone has an interest. Everyone has different incomes. Yes. I think that, sometimes people just even come for the chatter, and for the fun. And I love that, that people just interacting in the chat.
Yeah, because what, honestly, it's not all about business. I mean, it is a business to us, but we like to have fun too.
I tend to miss a lot that goes on in the chatter. Like T said to me this morning before we went live, she's like, did you see what I wrote in the chat during the interview? I'm like, no, I was trying to.
And not the naked comment.
I have to go back and read the comments because I saw a couple of balls, red balls, and then for questions, and then Robin was highlighting them on the screen, but I don't know, I try to read the chat, but I wish the chat was up here so that I look more direct. When I look at my videos, I'm always like this because the chat is way down there. I wish the chat was I suppose if I get an external camera and I put it down there, then I would be looking at the camera instead of, do you know what I mean?
Why is your chat down there? I have mine up in the top corner.
Well, mine's in the corner, but it's all right, let me show you what I mean. Let me take a picture. Okay, so here's my computer screen.
Yeah, well, that's not down at the, all right, well, it's on the side. I wouldn't say it's on the.
Yeah, it's way down here. When people write something new, it's way. See, it's way down there. So I'm always looking down at the next comment.
Okay.
But I think that if I get an external camera and I mount it down there, but then you're going to be seeing just bows. You won't see. You guys, do you see my new background?
Donna, you gonna have any belts today?
I might have a couple. You're not going to believe. Last night I was in the bathroom putting on my makeup and doing my hair and getting ready for the show. This is a true story. It's making me laugh just thinking about it. And Angelina came into the bathroom, my daughter. She comes into the bathroom and she goes, Mama, where's the belts that you got?
Oh, God.
So she goes, do you have those belts? Where are those belts that you bought? And I like looked at her like, I don't know if she's making fun of me. I didn't know if like people had reached out to her and said, go in the bathroom and ask your mother if she has belts. I was so confused. I just like stopped and she's like, what? And I'm just like staring at her. It was the funniest moment ever.
Maybe what's his name? Who's the young kid who comes in sometimes? Your friend's son?
Oh, Brumus.
Brumus. Maybe Brumus said something.
No, I don't think so.
No?
So I'm looking at her with this like blank look on my face, and she's like, the belts, Mama? Like, where are the belts? And I was like, you want a belt? She's like, so you know,
Pat wrote.
Did Angelina have a lot of bows in her hair when she asked you that? She didn't. I do have to say, when Jeremy and George were here, George's pants were falling down. So George said to me, this is a true story, help me God. So George said, do you have a belt? And I said, well, I don't wear belts. I don't wear belts.
Oh my gosh.
I don't wear belts. So I yelled upstairs to Angelina and I said, Angelina, I said, do you have a belt? And she came down with like 3 belts for George. And George picked out one of the belts and she put it on. And so my daughter says to me, she goes, make sure you get that belt back because that's my favorite belt. And I'm like, oh, you're fine. I'm like, I'll just get it. I'll just buy you another belt. She's like, no, I like that belt. That's my favorite one. Well, she never got it back. So ironically, now I have 1,000 belts to choose from. It's so funny. The belts. What is going on with the belts? The belt story. It's like never ending.
Well, the truth is she doesn't have 1,000 belts. She's down to 999.
No, you know what? I mean, I did sell a lot of belts.
No, you did sell a lot of belts. You should be down. You should be down like 600.
Well, you know, I say that I bought 1,000 belts, but I have no idea. It was basically like a half a pallet of belts that I bought. So just to give you an idea how many belts I have 6 30-gallon, because I transferred them from the cardboard into plastic bins. So I have 6 30-gallon like Rubbermaid totes, like the totes that you see like in the picture that I show you in my garage. I have 6 jammed with belts. I didn't count them. I didn't count them. When I bought them, I just bought like a half a pallet. It was uncurated. It was unmanifested. It was just
belts.
Massive.
It was just belts.
and so yeah, so threw the big cardboard box away and put them in all these. So I still have a lot of belts, a ton. I say 1,000. It could have been 2,000. I don't know. It's a lot of belts. And it's so funny because I'm like hoarding the metal ones now.
I know, because somebody even just put in the chat that they do a small lot of pewter ones.
Oh, I started pulling some pewter ones. But these metal ones, I'm hoarding them.
No, Myra, she is not. She writes, so are you going to sort them by size?
No. Oh, and then I think it was like I was holding up 35 belts and I was doing like 35 belts for $25. And I think it was Michelle Lawling said,
it was.
What are the sizes? And I was like, are you kidding? Like, they're just long size. It's like, I think most of them are like 32 or 34 or maybe some 36s. But could you imagine? I would have to do an auction just on belts if I went through each belt and told you what size it was. And they're salesman samples, so they don't have a manufacturer's name on them and they don't have a size on them, because every single one I've looked at, so I think what they probably were like salesman samples where the salesman would like show the belts at like maybe trade shows or something, and then people could probably buy the belts and then like put their brand on it, or they would put like the size
Yeah,
on
they
it.
probably went to like a Barney's or like a local place too. A lot of places that sell, I'm sure, as well.
Yeah, they must have been like samples, and then like maybe people. This is what I'm thinking. Maybe people could brand them. Like, say the Gap would go in, like the Gap
Right,
buyers would
right.
go into the trade shows and say, okay, we're going to take 10,000 of these belts in these colors because they're all like, all colors, like the same belts, all colors, and then they would probably like order them from China or wherever they're made. And then the Gap would put their Gap branding on it. And then they would say, we'll take 10,000 of size 34, because a lot of them don't have sizes. They have no name, they have no sizes. So I am convinced that's what they're from. They must have been from a trade show. And because it's so weird that they don't have names or sizes on them.
Right.
I'd have to measure each one. So it's kind of hard as resellers to get rid of belts that have no names or no sizes. All belts all the time. I know you guys tired of hearing about belts. I'm sorry. Please buy some belts from me, you guys. I need to get rid of these belts. I don't know what I was thinking when I bought all those belts. I looked at them and I'm like, oh my God, they're so beautiful.
You can still, you can still resell them. Listen, they make us measure clothes even when there's a size out there. So it's no different with a belt.
Right.
And it's easier actually, because you just have to you flat lay the belt with the measuring tape and you're done.
Are you kidding me, Jill, what you're asking me right now? They're all like kind of different sizes. They all range like 2 or 3 inches from each other. There was some plus size ones in there too. There was some big ones, some stretchy ones, some plus size ones. I need some. I think I can help you sell them. I have different avenue for those. The flea market? Oh, I was supposed to go to the flea market with Abraham today. Where is Abraham? No, I'm joking. I wasn't supposed to go to the flea market.
Oh, okay.
I want to go to the flea market, though. I want a videotape done at the flea market. Come on, let's get off the live. I got to start my day.
Yeah, I know. All right, guys. We'll be back on here at 3:00. We'll see you then. Have a great day. Enjoy your day. Did anyone have money taken?
Jill, don't say sorry. I'm joking with you, honey. I'm just joking with you.
Oh, Elsa. Hi, honey. I didn't even know you were in. Philly Picker. Hi. All right, guys. We've been on over an hour and 22 minutes. We're going to go because we have an auction at 3:00 and we have a lot of work to do to get there. So we'll see you guys a little later. Have a great day. Bye.
Yeah. Bye, you guys. Thank you.